Ever wonder why productivity gurus seem to promise a shortcut to success? They sell flashy routines, claim you can double output with just a few tweaks, and tease you with secret formulas. In the next few minutes, we'll strip away the hype, expose the common traps, and show what really works for sustainable focus in daily life. Most gurus start by painting an ideal schedule. They tell you to wake up at 5 a.m., carve your day into strict time blocks, and use the Pomodoro timer for every task. The promise is clear: a perfectly engineered day that eliminates distraction and fuels constant progress. But does this rigid blueprint survive real-world chaos? The problem isn't the advice itself, it's the hidden cost. Each new hack adds another decision, another app, another alarm. Your brain spends precious energy switching contexts, tracking timers, and remembering rules. Over time, this fragmentation creates fatigue, reduces deep thinking, and paradoxically lowers the very productivity you're trying to boost. The cumulative drain becomes a silent productivity thief. Research from psychology and organizational science shows that only about 20% of popular hacks produce measurable gains over 6 months. Most techniques fade once the novelty wears off, and users revert to old habits. The data suggests that sustainable improvement comes from consistent, simple routines rather than an ever-changing toolbox of tricks for most professionals. So, what's the alternative? Instead of chasing the next quick fix, focus on building a habit loop. Question: routine, reward. Start with one tiny behavior, repeat it daily, and celebrate small wins. Over weeks, the loop becomes automatic, freeing mental bandwidth for creative work and strategic thinking without the constant need for new tactics in your career. A practical framework that many high performers swear by is the define do review cycle. First, clearly define a single outcome for the day. Then, take focused action without interruption. Finally, at day's end, review what worked, adjust the process, and set the next day's target. It turns vague ambition into measurable progress each day. Remember, productivity isn't about cramming more tasks into every minute. It's about aligning work with your natural energy cycles, protecting deep focus windows, and saying no to low-value distractions. When you respect these principles, the guru hype fades, and you experience steady, lasting output that feels effortless rather than forced. You'll achieve more while working less. If this cleared up the myths and gave you a real path forward, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more evidence-based productivity guides. Your feedback shapes future videos, and together we can cut through the noise and build habits that truly move the needle. Before we finish, connect the whole idea back to the truth about productivity gurus. The useful pattern is simple. Notice the signal, choose one concrete action, watch the result, and adjust the next step. That gives the viewer a practical mental model instead of just an interesting explanation. Use this final recap as the bridge from understanding to action. Then save the video and come back when